All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Me here talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. Leave it to a guy dressed like a 1940s lounge singer slash gangster from the 1940s to basically call out the entire music industry. And in the process, ends up getting far less coverage than he deserves. Of course, I'm talking about the great Van Morrison, who has put out a sprawling collection of songs, which I did discuss on my channel a while back. I was just floored by the material. I mean, Van Morrison isn't typically in my daily playlist, but Van became a source of inspiration for me to the point where I started to go back and explore some of his music from the last 20 years, a lot of which I've missed because of focus testing, because the radio is boring, because the radio is ageist. And now, apparently, the entire industry can turn against somebody because they have their own perspective on a topic that they feel they have to defend or protect, which is bizarre because it basically confirms what Van Morrison is saying on this record. He's got this amazing song called Where Have All the Rebels Gone? And I've been thinking about the gist of this song for about 15 months in my brain. Now, I did not reach out to Van for songwriting ideas. He doesn't need me. He is probably one of the most prolific songwriters ever and deserves all the accolades he's gotten over the last number of years. However, he's not getting accolades anymore. Gee, I wonder why that is. Van Morrison has a unique perspective on a topic that right now, shall I say this, things are not fair and balanced in the world of this particular topic. Last week, I put out a video about Ricky Rocket. He's in the group Poison. I noticed that a lot of people didn't watch that video compared to my other videos, and that's fine. I also held up a book by an author. His name is Stephen Hassan, and he writes books about mind control, about cultic behavior, basically about lemmings going over a cliff or the sheep being led to the slaughter. And I look at that book and I look at what's happening in our world today, and I have to think, how come there are so few people willing to stand up? How come a guy in his 70s is looking far more, I don't know, rugged and brave and courageous than all of these rock singers who ran around and probably had motorcycles and were rough and tumble and did all this stuff back in the 80s. And even today, some of them still claim that, hey, you know, we're the tough guys, we're the real rockers and so forth. But they don't, lyrically, they don't have the courage to tell the truth. And the other issue is they don't believe this. They don't believe it for a second. Anyway, last week I was accused of, not presenting both sides. That's what I was told. You're not presenting both sides. And I said, okay, here's the deal. You turn on any 24-hour news channel, and within 2 minutes, you're going to get the other side being broadcast 24 hours a day. I'm just some dude with a YouTube channel, and my 5-minute video, I expressed an opinion that is shared by Van Morrison and many other people who aren't really being listened to. In fact, they're being blocked, banned, throttled down. That video that I put out, like I said, didn't get a lot of views. And it may have been the fact that people didn't like it. It also may not have been one of those videos that the algorithm here would recommend to people. Here's the deal. People want you to basically talk about unicorns and rainbows and lollipops, and don't say anything too difficult. This is supposed to be an entertainment place, right? And I've complained that singers in the past have been a little bit too political or you know, they want you to believe what they believe, and I wish they would just be quiet and just do their job. Now, for the majority of the time this channel has been up, I have just pretty much spoken about music and the drama inside rock bands and stuff happening with Journey or Foreigner or Styx or whatever. And, you know, every so often I do stray into this area, and I was told that I shouldn't stray into this area. Okay, point taken. But here's a guy, Van Morrison, who is a musician, and he is singing about a topic that apparently a lot of people don't want him singing about. Hey, Van, just sing Brown Eyed Girl. By the way, thanks to focus testing here in the United States, that's pretty much the only song people in the USA know from Van Morrison. It's really sad because the guy has an incredible catalog, and Van Morrison's work spans even before that, where he was in a group called Them, which I'm sure many people don't even know. So in any event, I wanted to put this video out to give Van Morrison a virtual high five. Honorable mention to Eric Clapton, who is putting out new tracks from 1970 that weren't released, and nobody's talking about those. He's got a version of Let It Rain with completely different lyrics that I think you ought to go check out. It's really cool. It could have worked the other way. I don't know. They must have had a really tough debate on which version they were actually going to use on the album. But in any event, that's my video. You don't have to agree. I haven't had to say this for 2 or 3 years. You don't have to agree. If you watch the videos, share the videos, like the videos, whatever you want to do with them, that's fine. Dislike the video. I can take it. The thing I don't like is people telling me that I need to give equal time, when equal time at this rate will never be achieved if the current media landscape remains the way it is. So there you have it.